The Nautilus going to be picked up. This does help with the lane for Kai'Sa, Nautilus into the Alistar Corki. Corki has some advantage in the Kai'Sa in the lane phase. Nautilus kind of helps offset that with his matchup in the Nautilus. And health that On took could be punished here.
Now, Monkey taking a lot of damage now. Dinging level 4 just the right time. Justice Punch does land. And allows for Knight to take a tower shot. He's going to flash for the wall with Junja here. He's going to flash, follow, and teleport back to safety. Knight getting a base, but it's going to cost him a lot of resources.
And that first dragon, not going to be taken too early here by either team.
He shouldn't thinking about, but it looks like he's thinking more about a play onto Honkyu in the mid lane. This Galio has no flash. He is way too far forward in the mid lane. And they're going to give first blood over to Knight. BLG on the board first.
Wukong, Cyclone into the equalizer and set things up.
Well, return to the top lane. Another public execution lands here on to Bin. As you mentioned, there's no flash, so a little bit less of a chance for the Rumble this time around. JDG finally get what they were looking for. There's another wave shoved underneath his turret. Xiaoshu trying to allow for this tower to go down. Gonna get some help from Junja again. Bin flashes this time, but won't be able to get away from that public execution. Junja on the board again. That's first tower over to JD Gaming. A teleport is gonna come in from Knight to cut Junja off. Will be a casualty of the enemy jungler, and we'll see what that means in terms of ramifications for Herald.
Advantage secured by JDG in that skirmish.
Oh, no flash. That's a sign for Xiaoshu to now go in. Knight was invisible for a little bit, but will have to eventually show himself and go down to Xiaoshu. Potentially propel this guy to a household name in the LPL. If he's able to execute now in these team fights, that with the lead that he was given, something that Bin is not able to do very well in game number 1.
Monkey was spotted on the way in. I'm not sure if he knows or not. It looks like he does. But BLG kind of stuck here. About
to break out in the Herald. Goes on. They immediately knock up Vampire and they take him down. In goes the Paranoia here, but it's Junja on a one-way trip and he wins yet another smite fight. He is non-stop on fire with these 50-50s.
Dragon stacking stopped. It's going to be 2 kills at least going over to BLG. They're gripping towards the Baron. They had Shelly mid. I thought they would have sieged this turret to take some plates, but no. 5v3, every tool up for BLG outside the Cyclone. Baron is being hit.
Killer Instinct still available. Is the public execution as well. Honkyu almost has that hero's entrance up, but this Baron is melting to all 5 members of BLG. JDG still want to fight. Whoa. In goes Xiaoshu, finds the public execution on the Viper, but he's now in a 1v3 in the back of the pit. Hero's entrance comes out. Hongchu's able to knock up 3, but will the damage be enough? Baron secured by Bilibili, but the health bars are ticking, and Gala's in the back line. Killer Instinct finds a double kill, and he's still weaving his way around. Knight able to eventually take him down with the weirding, but JDG saving the play, able to get 3 kills at the price of the Baron.
On Gala getting in the back of the pit, he got so much work done. First off, we're going to watch Vampire get stymied by Shelly. Is on, the cow hops into the Herald, and that Nautilus hops twice as the double knockup makes sure that he falls between Shelly and the Cyclone. Junja just able to really perfectly time the smite. Really well timed, just not hit by Shun. And now, the flip side, I mean, this fight, Xiaoshu going in when he did was a little bit surprised. I didn't think the Vampire was close enough on the follow-up slash. I kind of thought that they would wait for that. That said, Gala does a really nice job of picking his spot in the fight. Yes, he's exhausted, but he gets in the back line, finds Viper, finds Shun, combos well, nearly got Bin, and sidesteps his way the best he can around Knight, really outside the E, which kind of a bit lacking in damage. That said, Kai'Sa can really make up for it, and Gala's not... Oh, hold on.
Oh, in goes Xiaoshu, right into the middle of 4, but it's a beautiful delivery system for Honkyu, and Viper is taken down. 1-0 in favor of JDG, and the Paranoia has gone in on tonight. He goes between worlds to try to escape the likes of Junja, and Vampires also died. Honkyu ticking low, has to use the Justice Punch to get away, and Knight is still alive, hunting with those Qs, unable to find anything else, just a 1-for-1, but 80 carry for support benefits JDG. And they have full control of vision in the pit, but that's not going to stop JDG from trying to get in here. Jin just won these smite fights before. Will it happen yet another time? Control ward here in the bottom side. JDG having to poke and prod their way into the pit. Dragon already at 1,000. In he goes again! This is ridiculous at this point. Junja's the smite god, but will they win the fight? Taunt is going to connect onto a lot of members, but Knight's still going to go between worlds. It's a double kill for Viper, looking for a third, and they get the Dragon, but JDG are going to lose this fight handily. 4 kills in the favor of Bilibili.
He's hit all the smites. He stole away the Elder. He's stolen away 2 dragons in this one, and
another public execution.
Whoa!
Xiaoshu going to pull the trigger. It is on to Knight, but the paranoia is going to come forward as well. Between world only onto 1, but it takes the enemy jungler down. 1 for nothing, soon to be 2 as Xiaoshu goes down. JDG went too far forward, and BLG this time are there to punish.
Again, I just don't think that Gawa can interact with these fights, and
JDG playing split map a little bit here. Xiaoshu's going to take this tier 2. Now looking for Knight as well, but Shun has joined at just the right moment. Public execution locked by the paranoia. Nearly able to take Knight down. Junja still following up with the fear. Gets a big shutdown, but will cost him his life. It's a 2 for 1 in favor of BLG, but maybe more. Honk uses the Justice Punch directly over the equalizer and then says, nah, screw this. I'm an ulti out instead. Gets onto Vampire and will be allowed to escape. To back. Exactly what's happening here. Been a multifaceted win so far for BLG. Shun able to control these fights, this time getting to Soul Point as well. Baron buff no longer available for them, but they still have a big wave on the top side. A big rocket lands onto Gala, and he's forced to pop that barrier and already be at a significantly reduced HP pool. Junja and Shun fighting it out right now. Both their Congers already been procced, but the poke damage from the side of JDG is starting to hold true. In goes the depth charge. Will they set up a public execution? They find the likes of Viper, but he backs away from the hero's entrance and is still alive. Vampire's down, and Knight just runs the other side of the fight. It's a double kill already for the Aurora, and one last ditch effort from JDG was not enough. It's a clean ace, a triple kill for the superstar mid laner of Bilibili, as they'll even up the series at 1-1.
I mean, every fight, it just felt like Gawa either couldn't get in, or when he did get in, he was walking into a meat grinder. And this is AD Kaisa. I think that it's a game where he tried to auto a lot, wasn't able to auto enough, and BLG able to keep Gawa out.